Vlogmas day 19. Well, it's about 4 p.m. I have not filmed anything so far today, and that's because I have been working really hard on boring stuff that is of absolutely no interest to you. So, I've been changing the beds, the sheets, obviously, and vacuuming a lot and more dusting and sorting out a lot of things. So I am making progress, absolutely I am, but there's still so much to do and the days just fly by. So yeah. But it is now 4 p.m. I haven't had my dinner yet. I don't think I'll be able to have like a regular dinner before I have to leave for the concert. So I am playing this year's final concert this evening, as I told you yesterday. So yeah, it starts at 6 p.m, but it is a very small venue and parking is, well, they built that house a long time before people were driving. So yeah, they didn't really think about that when they built the parking lot, So I am actually thinking, I'm hoping to be out of the house at about 5:15 p.m. because then, even though it only takes me about 15 minutes to drive there, I am in hopes of securing a parking space and, some time to warm up and all of that. So yeah, the plans for today was just, simply to get a lot of like cleaning and tidying and then play the concert. So yeah. However, my wrist, the tendinitis in my wrist is really playing up now. So I am forcing myself to take a break, even though I kind of really want to just plow ahead and get things done because I want everything to be finished by Monday. That might sound a little random, but on Monday, one of my oldest friends are coming over for a little bit of, a tea and a chat and exchanging gifts for the kids and that kind of thing. And not that she cares whether or not my house is clean. She absolutely does not care about that. But I have that as my sort of internal deadline of getting like most things at least sorted. And then I can, relax and just, have a good time with my friends. So yeah, so I was planning on making lefse this weekend, that kind of soft potato tortilla that we eat. But, realistically speaking, I actually don't know whether or not I will have the time since I don't have that kind of grinder thing for my KitchenAid. I would have to borrow my sister's, and then that means boiling all the potatoes, going up to the farm, setting up that machine. Grinding and all of that. And then leaving it, making the dough. I just don't think that I will have that kind of time, which makes me a little bit sad because I was actually looking forward to that. But I'm telling myself that it doesn't have to be for Christmas. I mean, they taste just as well in January, don't they? So I am kind of removing that pressure off myself because, I think I have plenty of other things to do and I also want to relax and enjoy myself a little. So yeah, I don't think I'll have time for that. But yeah, I've been working really hard today and I have now about an hour before I have to head inside and change for the concert. Luckily for me, no uniform today. It's just black and with a dash of red, the foreman told me. So yeah, I'm not sure what the dash of red will be. Maybe I'll just put on some red nail polish or something because, yeah. But I think I'll wear either my black Davenport dress, which I really love, That has been worn so much that I really need to make another black Davenport, because that's sort of the all-around dress. It works with any occasion. And yeah, I need to make it in a really high quality viscose this time. So but yeah, I love that dress, and I've worn it so many times. I have washed it countless times, and yeah, I keep reaching for that. But I also have another black dress that I made for a Christmas party last year. And that is one of my favorite dress patterns, jersey dress patterns. It's actually a Burda Easy pattern. Can't remember the name and the number and all of that right now, but I'll try to dig it up somewhere. But it is kind of empire lined, and it is very roomy, incredibly comfortable. It's like wearing pajamas. So it is a V-neck and an empire line with an elastic like straight under the bust, and then there is a sort of a gentle A-line skirt. And I have made quite a few of that dress. I always lengthened it a little bit just so that it comes like straight below my knee. And yeah, that's very versatile, and as I said, incredibly comfortable because I made it in a sweatshirting. Yeah, so in about an hour I will head in and choose one of my black dresses and get my flute and head off to the concert. A lot of waffling for me today. I will now be sewing some more on my husband's jeans because I can't actually wait till this is finished, because I can't like finish the cleaning and fixing in the living room until I sew up my new pillowcases. So I really want to get these jeans finished. I have done quite a lot. It's difficult to show you right now because there are pins in it and everything. What I did yesterday was I put the zip in. It went in quite well, I think. I kind of missed... I messed up a little bit on the top stitching right at the top, but you know, yeah, I'm not going to be bothered about that. Yeah. And then I got the inseam done and top stitched. So what remains now is to sew up the side seams, put the waistband on, obviously put in the jeans button and the buttonhole. Going to use my new chisel from Beyond the Pink Door, very excited. And then of course hem them. But anyway, I'll continue with the sewing right now, and then later on I will stop by here and then get the advent calendars and all of that. I'll probably do that after the concert. Yeah. But for now, I think I'm going to put a Christmas movie on, put my headset on, leave the phone on my tripod by my sewing machine so I can sort of watch the movie while I'm sewing, and have a little tea in one of my Christmas mugs, peppermint tea with a little bit of honey in it. And you know, do I get brownie points for being incredibly healthy, right? Yeah, I'm going to have a little bit I need a little energy boost, so I'm going to have my apple while I sew. So I'll check in with you later. See ya. Hi, well, it is me again. It is now about 9 p.m. I have just arrived back from my concert. It went well. The conductor was happy, and even though there weren't that many people there, I just think it's a little bit too close to Christmas, to be honest. But it's a tradition to, you know, it's been going on for I don't know how many years, but yeah, but I think that it is just a little bit too close to Christmas this year. So there weren't that many people there, but the people who were there seemed very happy. And yeah, I didn't have a chance to take any like pictures or footage from in there. It is quite like a small space, and I don't want to catch people on camera without their consent. So yeah, I wasn't able to to film anything in there, but you know, So yeah, I have just now arrived back home. I did stop by the supermarket on my way back because one of the items on my list is to buy some pork belly for Christmas dinner. We always have pork belly. I have pork belly once a year, and that's on Christmas Eve. And we eat it with boiled potatoes and a kind of Norwegian version of sauerkraut. So it's not as poignant and not as sour as the as the German one. It's much sweeter. And yeah, we often have like sausages and that kind of thing with it. So it's a very like hefty meal. But yeah, so we are going to be quite a few people at Christmas dinner this year. We kind of alternate between staying at home and staying at the farm. So yeah, we're going to be quite a few people. So I said that I would like make one pork belly piece at home, and then they're going to make the other one up at the farm, and I'll just bring mine up there so we know we have enough food for all of us. So anyway, that was a digression, but you know, we were done with the concert at about 8 p.m. So I've just, you know, stopped by the shops, came back, had a little slice of bread because I was so hungry. And now I've come down to my sewing space, and I'm going to, the goal is to finish my husband's jeans. And I'm also going to watch a Christmas movie while I sew. I have gotten questions earlier about what kind of Christmas movies I watch. And I mean, I save the big guns like Holiday Inn, White Christmas, the kind of the like Christmas Carol, all of those are like saved up for the day before or 2 days before Christmas Eve. So in the kind of run up to Christmas, I often watch Christmas movies that are a bit more like modern. And although, I mean, I have been called a snob at some, like a cultural snob at some things. I am not a snob when it comes to movies, Christmas movies especially. So I'll even watch those kind of Hallmark movies, but I draw the line at anything that has to do with royals, because yeah, if any of our royals acted that way, they wouldn't be royals for much longer. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I know. So I can't watch anything with like royals, like fake Hollywood versions of royals. I can't do that. But anything else I will just swallow, because yeah, then I can sew and you don't really miss much because you already know from like scene one who's going to get together in the end. Very predictable, same recipe for a story every time, but it kind of keeps me in the holiday spirit, and it has sort of a calming effect, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'll watch anything of that. So I mean I watch anything really. I think it was something called Creating Christmas yesterday, about a couple of authors collaborating on a Christmas story, that kind of thing. It is what it is, but it keeps me sort of calm. So I'm going to open up my advent calendars with you now, and then I will proceed with my sewing. And it's been, I mean, I really do hope to get to bed before midnight tonight, because it's been very difficult to sort of get to bed in time lately because all of the projects. Okay, let's open up the advent calendars. So my sister's was on the top, so here it is, number 19. And yeah, let's see what the poem says. Om føttene måtte verke, og ryggen stiv og lei, vi gleder oss, for vi kan merke det jula som nærmer seg. No idea. Oh, lovely little envelope again with a heart closure at the back. Let's see now. Oh, it's labels. handmade. And it says, with love. Aww. And this was when I said I was building my label stash. She must have read my mind. She often does that, to be fair. Oh, these are so cute. They're different too. Some are with the bunny, some are with the bow, but they all say handmade with love. Oh my goodness, I adore these. They'll go into my label folder straight away. Okay, so beyond the pink door. No, I'm not very good at this guessing game. Oh, is it a bag charm? Key ring? Hang on, let's see. Oh, it's a keychain from Sarah Hart. Oh goodness, that is lovely actually. Oh, hang on. Let's get this out of the way. Good things take time. It's really lovely actually. I was looking at, I think she has labels in this too, and I really wanted one of those. One packet of those. Ah, that's really lovely. I mean, I don't have that many keys anymore because there's a code on my door, and my keys for my car already has like an air tag on it, so that's like plenty of stuff on that. And yeah, I have a key for my my office door, but you know, that has my ID and everything on it, so I don't really carry keys anymore, was my point. But I also think it would work really, really well as a bag charm, so I might use it as that, because I really want to make more bags, but I'm just too chicken to get into it. Anyway, such lovely advent calendar gifts today, and I really love them both. I'm sorry that this day hasn't been terribly interesting for you all. But yeah, the kind of the last days before Christmas are a bit wild for me always, because they're all like panicky and running and that kind of thing. But I really do hope and believe that once I get my house sorted, I'll be able to make some more creative input for Vlogmas. So thank you so much for watching, and I really do hope that you return tomorrow. See you then.